YouTube channel. So here with a new video for you today. And in today's video I'm going to be teaching how I created my intro. So the first thing you want to do is to go into Keynote and click on a new presentation. I clicked on the white background because it's the easiest to see. So when you get that, you have some things pop up, and all you want to do is just to click on delete on both of that. So this part isn't really important, but I was saving this image for the one I was going to do in iMovie for my intro, so you can just skip this one. So the next thing you want to do is to grab the image that you want to use and make sure it has a transparent background if you don't want it to interfere with anything you're doing. Then go into animate in the top right corner of your desktop and click on the animation effect in build in. Make sure it's built in because that is how your animation will appear into it. If you want it to just come out of nowhere, then you can just put action. So I chose anvil because I really like the way it just drops in. After that, it was time for me to drop in my social media icon. So I chose Instagram and Twitter. All you have to do is just take one from Google, resize it, make sure it's a PNG image, and yeah, you're good to go. So I moved mine a bit and I added some effects to it. Then it was time to animate. To animate both of them at the same time, all I did was click on shift and I clicked on the other one. Then you can animate both of them at the same time and go into build order. This is very important because it shows how and when your images will appear. So what you want to do is to go to the first one and put after transition and not on click. Then go to the remaining two and click on with build 1 or build 2, depending on however yours is. So next thing for me to do was to add my social media handles. So I wrote that out, I changed the text, I changed the font as well. That was super easy. Then I clicked on all of them again using the shift method, and I clicked on lens flare because I really like the way it just moved everything around. I also had to change the duration because it was a bit too slow for me, so I just did that because it seemed more like believable. I don't understand, I like the pacing a bit more. So the next thing I did, because now it's on click, so I wanted all of them to be after the whole popping in of the images. So I had to put them all with build 4, and build 4 was after build 3. You can see the numbering on the screen right there, but basically that's what I did. Then it was time for me to animate the build out animation, and I wanted them to like all spin simultaneously together. So that's what I'm doing now. So I don't know why, but the spin motion doesn't work if you click shift on all of them and put spin. I don't know why that doesn't work, but it doesn't. So I had to go in individually and click on spin on all of them. Then I just made them all the same duration and I put them to the action to be with each other, if you understand what I mean. Like I put build 5 to be with build 6 to be with build whatever. Just that's what I did. I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. I'm not the best teacher, but I hope you can still understand what I'm doing over here. I hope it's not too distracting. So yeah. So I don't know why, but I still wanted to do a little bit more with what I was doing. So just a minute to go there. I made sure that I changed the spin animation to be faster because they were too slow for me. I also added some extra pieces like these vine things. I did this in Autodesk Sketchbook in a PNG image, so it's transparent, and I wanted it to have its own flare, so I used blinds for that, and I wanted it to be with the first image. So you'd see me go into it and click on build order, yeah, then I'll move it to the top where I have my first image just right below that one. So that will be the next build 2, yes, and I'll put it to be after build 1 because I want it to happen at the same time as each other, if you understand what I mean. And I also had to put a build out effect because I was also doing the same thing for another image. So I just did the same spin animation and I put it to build out with the rest. So I will put it to build out with build 8 because all of them are building out with build 8. So that one will also build out with build 8. Um, this is a very simple program to learn. I hope you guys get something from this one that I'm teaching you. And for the green screen, like blur out style thing, I had to go in with a green square. I just put it over and I clicked on a green color, just any green color you have. Then built in and I went into blur because it blurs out the image into the green screen. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense, but I hope you guys would understand when I show you the finished animation. But yeah, that's basically what I did. Ooh, and the green screen was the last thing that was going to show. So I wanted the duration to be very slow, and I made a mistake in this part. If you want something to go faster, you click on that one. The mistake I made was to click on the one before it because I don't know why I thought that was going to work, but it didn't. So yeah, that was supposed to do. And yeah, look at this beautiful thing over here. So after you're done with what you want to do, then just go into QuickTime. I use QuickTime, but I believe in the latest update of the iMac, you can go into Movie. But what you want to do is select on 180p and just leave the rest of the settings okay. You can edit that later in iMovie or whatever else you want to do. So if you want to see how I edited it in iMovie, please give this video a big like, and yeah, I'll show you how I did it in iMovie.